yes, hello, it's Thursday and I'm back for another video and welcome to day 12. Fuck me, it's day 12 already. Bloody hell, this month's going quickly. Now today I'm going to be talking about a question I was given. Basically what they said to me is, what did I do about bullying in school? Like, how did I deal with it? What did I do? You know, all that kind of stuff. So before I start, a little disclaimer. Obviously I'm not saying this is how to like combat bullying every single time. You know, people are different, and I'm basically just saying, you know, this is what I did and this is how I got through bullying and what actually made it stop in the end. Obviously this is just my experience with it, so I'm not saying it's going to work for every case. So my first thing, basically, you know, it started off in school when it was just name calling, so it was like, you know, gay boy, bender, batty, all that kind of stuff. The teachers always used to say to me, you know, Roland, just ignore it, and my friends used to say, just ignore it, blah blah blah. But for me, when I just ignored it, all that actually did was make it worse. But basically, because I was ignoring it and I wasn't reacting to what they were doing, what they would do would escalate and get more violent. So it became from like name calling to then it was like pushing and shoving to then actual like physical violence. So for me, actually ignoring it made it worse. All that basically did was just, yeah, make it worse. So to me, ignoring it doesn't just work. Also, when people say tell a teacher, now this is obviously different because obviously different teachers in different schools, but my school was absolutely shit. I mean, it was absolutely shit. I used to tell the teachers and they did fucking nothing. It literally did nothing. And apparently there was like a zero tolerance to any kind of bullying, and they did absolutely nothing. So for me, telling a teacher didn't actually help. So basically, now to my tips about how I got rid of it. Basically, I would actually play up to what they were doing. So I would actually become more gay around people. I would become more like more camp. I would, you know, play up to what they were saying. They'd call me names, be like, gay boy, I'm like, oh, I know girl, and I'd like, they'd write me stupid letters and I'd write them back and stuff, and it became more of a game than actually bullying. For them, they must have thought they were insulting me in some way, but for me it was actually kind of funny as time went on. So I would play up to what they were doing, you know, they would do loads of stuff and I'd be like, hey girl, and they would call me batty and queer, and I'd be like, yeah, and what? And it just became more of a joke than actually bullying. But it helped me so much as literally playing up to what they were doing and just sort of, you know, just agree with them, just agree, you know, they're gonna call you names, so why go, no, they're so stupid, don't respond like that, because if you give them a negative response, they know it's working. As they were seeing that, you know, my response to them was happy, they slowly stopped doing it over time, because they were just wasting their time. So, and it's actually because, it's funny, because when I started doing this as well, the physical side of it, when they would hit me and things, that stopped, and I don't know why that stopped. I don't know if it's because maybe as you're getting older, they're necessarily mature, I don't know. You know, me, literally, all I was doing is playing up to what they were doing, acting more gay, you know, and really playing up to what they were saying and just agree with them. You're a queer, yeah, I know, and what? And even that was even before I was even out, I would agree with them, just because it was funny. Obviously, when I did come out, and I did obviously admit to everyone that I was gay, it just basically stopped anyway, because then literally people would say to me, Roland, you're gay. I'm like, yeah, what's your point? Because I was gay, and I am gay, I mean, I would be like, yeah, what's your point? I don't understand. Because obviously by that time I stopped playing up so much, because it was just me, it wasn't me trying to be even more gayer. But I have to say that, I know everyone says this, but the most settling feeling is to know that, oh for fuck's sake. But I have to say, you know, one of the most settling feelings now is when I look back at people who used to bully me in school and see how, I know it sounds awful, but you see how shit they are, you know, they've wasted their time bullying people. You know, I look at my life now and I love my life and I'm so happy with who I am, and you know, I've got YouTube, and you know, not everyone can say they've got like what I've got, and it makes me happy to know that, you know, I've come through it all. No, so my comment question of the day is obviously stemming from this. And I want to know, if you got bullied in school, please leave comments down below saying how you dealt with it, what you did, maybe share some experiences. I think it'll be interesting to read other people's stories, and obviously also it helps other people who are maybe going through bullying and stuff. But now it's time for comments of the day. Now my first one actually comes from, not from YouTube, but from MSN. And basically I was talking to my friend Matt, and he didn't comment on the video, but he commented on the thing, what he was going to say in a comment. And this is what he said. He said, I'd lose my virginity somewhere. Dying without losing your virginity is just a thing that isn't done. Oh my god, girl, you were hilarious. I was literally like, I mean, I was wetting myself. It was so funny. It was so fucking funny, girl. And now my second comment is from Rocky315W. And they said, I'm going to invent a time machine and go back to yesterday. That was, I mean, I did lol quite loud when I saw that. It was really funny. But no, so I'm going to go. I'm actually sweating. It's so fucking hot in my room. It's ridiculous. I don't know how it's so hot. Like, comment, subscribe. And I'm going to shut up now and go and leave you alone. So, yeah. Ngasha!